Welcome to Donmar TV News Channel.
Ngayon, for the meantime, I would just like also to remind Senator Gordon na I will campaign against you for being unfit to be a senator of this republic. You are trying, well, others are trying to be a Chinese when they are not, and ikaw naman, you are trying to be an American, na hindi ka naman talaga totoong Amerikano. Every time that there is a committee hearing, you subpoena more than 100 resource persons and witnesses. And then more than half of that number comes from the government. Instead of working, they are stuck attending hearings that last for more than 5 hours. Tama ba yung ginagawa ninyo? I mean, are you crazy? Bakit ganun ka? Can you not approximate the time that you take to make these persons testify, question and answer? Lalo na ikaw, Gordon, abogado ka. Ano bang kakalkalin mo? Nandiyan na yung medisina, ginagamit na namin. Para sa akin, tapos na ang trabaho. Yung parmalin na yan o droga, then we will talk about it. Hintay lang kayo. Yan ang ano ko. It's a waste of time. And I am ordering si Secretary Duque that the next time that he is invited, he should clear the invitation to appear dito sa akin. And I will decide. Nasabi na ni Secretary Duque yung kaya niyang, ano pa ba ang gusto nila, pati yung kaluluwa ninyo atakin. Ngayon dito sa itong Senate hearing, we do not question the authority and the power of the Senate to investigate in aid of legislation. Yan ang sinasabi nila. But alam mo kasi, nakita ko na pinapatawag ninyo almost so many persons and yet you are only able to put the resource person 4, 5, 6, 7 hours at yung iba naghihintay na wala namang silbi. And yet the subpoenas are repeated every hearing at pinapatawag sila. And I think that most of the DOH officials in this morning's hearing were all there doing nothing. Alam mo, well, with due respect to the Senate this time, ilang beses ninyo pinapatawag yung mga cabinet members, especially Secretary Duque. And umabot na kayo from the purchase, the procurement, then down to itong Parmalin. Now you are branching out to COVID, not COVID, drugs issues. Mahirap yung ganun, panapatawag ninyo, pabalik-balik, tapos hindi naman ninyo na-utilize yung testimony. So, ganito ang proposal ko. I will require that the cabinet members invited to your hearings that he will clear the invitation with me. At kung tignan ko na pabalik-balik na lang with no other purpose except really to rumble on, to stretch the hearings because that is good for election until the election itself, okay man yan because you are entitled to your own strategy. Pero dito sa amin, because Secretary Duque has sometimes he has not been in control of the workings of DOH because he spends most of his time nandyan sa inyo. This time, I will require every cabinet member to clear with me any invitation. And if I think that he will be called for walang silbi except to harass, to be berated in front of the Republic, ay hintuin ko na yan at pagbawalan ko na. Now, may option kayo. You can cite the person in contempt, pero ako na magsabi na ako ang may utos na hindi mag-attend. That is, well, I think I can do it as president. Clearly, if there is an abuse of authority there or exceeding the authority of the reasonable time that Congress conducts a hearing, I will limit you to what you can do with the executive department of the government. Dito sa executive department, I am the head. So I would say, kung gusto ko at nakita kong reasonable, go. Especially if it is really pursuant to the truth na hinahanap ninyo. Maganda yan. And I would suggest that you do it diretso-diretso. Sagasaan na ninyo yung sagasaan. Yung parmalin, pwede na nyo watak-watakin yan. That you do what you want. Kasi kami dito tapos na. I use the Bayanihan 1. Sa Bayanihan 1, kayo ang nagbigay ng authority ng Executive Department even to disregard the procurement law. Kayo mismo ang nandyan sa... Tapos ngayon, sabi nyo, you can take whatever measures for the fastest delivery of the things that we need. So yun ang ginagawa namin. Tapos ngayon, you are dwelling on the procurement law and asking the officials to explain of their actuations. Basta ako ganito. We ordered, hindi ko man alam kung sino, basta sabi ko, dalian mo kay Secretary Duge. Sabi ko, dalian mo, you do away with the, I said, there is a law somewhere about an exemption sa procurement law. Yung makabili ka na, especially gayang negotiated contract, nandyan sa batas mismo yun ang ginamit namin. Ngayon, nag-order kami, delivered, inspected, if it was really the order, the things that we ordered according to specifications, and it was, then we paid. We did not sell out anything before delivery. Para sa akin, tapos na kami. Yung parmalin ninyo, pati droga, bahala kayo. Wala akong pakialam ng parmalin. You can crumple parmalin. Wala kami pakialam dyan. Basta yung ang pakialam namin, nag-order kami, dumating, tama yung nag-order. Tapos, ang presyo was negotiated. Now, meron kaming ilabas na all of these things were done in accordance with law, even the pricing. At ito pa isa pa. I am surprised that one of the resource person, ang tragedy is that you are listening to him. And I do not understand why the Senate is listening to witness of the person of Asierto. Asierto was dismissed by the Ombudsman twice. First, for his role in the obvious 100 million peso deal with Werfast. So this was later reversed. He was finally dismissed for his role in the importation and selling of more than 1,000 AK-47 to the MPA rebels. Ito ito ang masakit sa akin. Kaya ako rin galit talaga kay Desierto. Among others, dito ako na ano yung napipika talaga. At paragi ko itong sinasabi na siya yung was one of those responsible for the importation. Ito si napunta yung 1,000 doon sa NPA, anak ng